Bake Mark is the highest quality blend of donut premix that you can get on the market. It helps speed up production time and reduce costs. First, we start off weighing out 2 pounds of blueberry mix. Making donuts is all about chemistry. The reactant is water. We need to ensure that the right amount of water ratio is mixed with the donut mix. The ratio is 0.5625 water to mix. It produces a cake donut that is fluffy and crispy on the edges. It also prevents the donut from balling up and becoming dense. Set your mixer at number 2 speed for 2 minutes. It is critical that we do not overmix so that the chemical reactions during the mix and the gases produced is not spent during the mix. We set our fryer temperature at 390 degrees to fry our donuts at 365 degree oil. Every fryer is different and produces heat unevenly. Stirring the oil when the burners have reached its temperature at its thermocouples will provide consistent frying oil temperatures for the batter dropped in. What our baker is doing right now is that he's pouring the batter straight down the middle of the hopper as to lessen the mess to clean up later on for himself. What he's doing right now is that he's running some batter through the hopper as to ensure a nice full-size donut for the deep fryer. The baker checks the fryer to see if the fire is on, and if the fire is on, it means that the oil is still raising up in temperature. 5 minutes later, he checks the hopper and the fire is off. Now it's time to make some donuts. Notice the technique he uses here by placing 5 donuts down and 5 donuts up, thus utilizing as much space as possible in the deep fryer. When you start getting to what's left over of the batter, you want to try to help it down by forcing it down with the spatula down the hopper as to help ensure the fullness of the donut. You want to make sure that your donuts don't ball up, so our bake right here is helping to ensure that doesn't happen by assisting the donuts to open up and having a nice star shape in the middle. You want to fry each side of the donut about 50 to 60 seconds. You're aiming for a nice golden brown shell. When you are finished, you want to take it out and glaze them. Nice, fresh, hot donuts, right out of the fryer. Next, you want to shake them off onto a tray. Move them over to the left, and then organize. Not all donuts were created equal. What our baker is doing now is that he's organizing the donuts to see which ones will be crumbed, glazed, and plain. You also want to check to see if the donuts are fully cooked. So one of the techniques that we use is to use a skewer. So you would poke the donut with the skewer and you would pull it out to see if there is any excess dough on there. If there's any excess dough, then the donuts are not fully cooked. Next is to glaze the donuts. You want to mix it up a little bit and then glaze the donuts. While glazing, make sure you do a nice slow motion as to cover each and every single donut. While the glaze is still wet, you want to grab the donuts and place them over the crumb toppings as soon as possible, ensuring to cover every square inch of the donut with crumbs. Now place them back up on the tray. Thumbs up from the baker. And that's how you make blueberry donuts. You got your crumb, your glazed, and even your plain donuts. Thank you for watching.